Obviously, you know, you're hearing the directional mic pointed at the pedal, not the amp. So what you're hearing is pretty much almost nothing, I would assume. I mean, I would assume you hear very much nothing, you know. But hey, this is a 4-octavizer pedal thingy with a tag filter and flutter, whatever flutter is. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna find out because you don't hear anything. It's like a pitch modulation for the fucked up sounds. So yes, Walrus, it's already getting loud here. Walrus Audio has a new pedal. I thought all of them. No, I didn't. There's the Luminary, and there's also Julia. And how cool is that? And then there's the Contraband. I don't know what that does, but it looks cool and it has a switch and a thing on it. So Julia is a chorus vibrato, which is kind of special because you can actually blend them. And in essence, the Luminary is a POG, but better. Well, better design if you ask me. More well, is that a word? Better, welly built. It doesn't have sliders, it has knobs. It just feels very solid. Of course, it has 3 different presets, which obviously the POG has too. So we're gonna check this thing out and see. Obviously at the studio, not here, because he couldn't hear anything. But we're gonna definitely check this out when it's available. And for you crazy organy type sound people and octave nutzos, this could be the thing, because we know Walrus does good stuff. There's Over. You can't see Over because he's higher. I have to, Over is, this is Over's finger. Ah, this is the wrong finger. Thank you, Over.
You're very welcome.
He's so nice. He loves doing that. Now you fucked it up. This man doesn't belong here. He's changing all the settings on camera. This man does not belong here. See you later. So now the nutsos from Walrus arrived, and I'm gonna have to change my camera position, not all bent down. Why is the pedal board on the floor? What's that all about? That's just it's weird.
We were thinking about putting it above.
Yeah, put it above. So I'm gonna have to change my camera position. See you in a minute.
Got it going. I got it going. Are we good? Are we good?
That's gonna be in there. You know that, right? I don't cut things. Hello, pedal nerds. It's cold. He is the man who makes things you really, really want. I would say things that make you wet. I don't know. Can I say that? I think I can say that.
That sounds good.
I mean, like the wet dry thing. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
That's what I was talking about.
Exactly. That's what I.
He makes the wet dry knob.
Yeah. Yeah. The wet dry knob.
Why doesn't this work?
I do that.
Why doesn't this work? I'm pushing on it. It's heavy. Yeah. So again, you've seen but probably not heard well the new Luminary at Walrus Audio. We haven't done any real demos. We've done the one where you didn't do shit.
Yeah.
Where I compared the overdrives and stacked them in that really beautiful noodling track, and they're stacked so beautifully.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
And usually, you take a 2B screamy kind of pedal, and then a kind of an overdrive, and you put them together. But I put the Messner in between, and all three.
You liked it?
It works crazy.
Great.
And then we actually had the Vanguard for a little bit of movement.
Yes.
And then we had the bellwether for just because you have to have the bellwether.
Gotta have it on there.
Yeah. And then I had an octave in the descent, just a little bit in there.
Oh, cool.
And so when you listen to the sound by itself, you're like, that's not a lead sound.
Yeah.
And then you hear it in the track and you don't hear any of that stuff, it just sounds good.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much how I would describe these pedals. You don't hear any of it. Just sounds good.
Yeah, they're not for sale.
No. It's just like,
This is the only ones.
They show them to you.
Yeah.
And they're like, you could have this if we wanted you to, but no.
Yeah.
No, I think this is great. I mean, when you have a pedal like the Descent and it has an octave plus minus in it, you go like, why would I possibly want that? And you don't necessarily, as a traditional guitar player, see the benefit in it. And when you crank it in, you're like, yeah, that's nice for freaky sounds, because these guys like freaky sounds. They do. Just check out their videos.
Yeah.
But in the end, within a track, that octave just gives you the chance to poke in the mix.
Yeah.
To just cut through. You don't hear it as an octave if you don't want it. If you crank it up all the way, of course.
Yeah.
So they are kind of going a little bit outside of the box with some of the pedals.
Yeah. The Descent kind of came out of an idea that, you know, shimmer was becoming more and more popular, but on all the reverb pedals, shimmer was kind of just a stock setting, and you weren't able to manipulate kind of the highs or the lows of the shimmer. And so adding the plus octave and the sub octave gave you a lot of tweakability to be able to craft the kind of reverb tail that you really want.
These are insane pedals for soundscape artists. Because you can get just pads and if you wanted noises.
Yeah,
but
they make noises.
But you can't, I mean, you know, in a positive sense, but you can also be subtle. So anything goes. Obviously, I know what you're saying. What about the pricing? Well, we're gonna talk about that in the videos. We're gonna actually have a Skype chat where I pick his brain about.
Let's do it.
The question will probably start with Colt, what the fuck? But
that's great.
Here's the deal.
Good place to start.
Here's the deal. I've explained this to you in my 1-hour video, Pedal Pricing Demystified. It's not his fault. It is not his fault.
It's not my fault. It is not my
Because
fault.
seriously, if he wants to make a good pedal, that costs some money. He wants to make some money. You know, he has 7 children that he has to feed, right? 7.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. 8. Just got 8. Yeah. That was quick.
Just today.
Just today.
Wow.
Just today. Found another one. Sorry.
Okay, I mean, you distracted me here. Where was I going?
I don't know.
wait. 7 children. He has to feed them. So obviously they want to make some money. And then you look at the prices in the US, really not too shabby. But we are idiots who don't live in the US. Or if Trump wins, we are the lucky people who don't live in the US. You know?
I know.
I'm sorry. You know, I had to go there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it could go either way.
Yeah, man, it sure could.
So anyway, so if you don't live in the US like I do, then there's someone who has to get the pedal to you. That's a distributor. They want to have money too because they have 8 children.
They've got 8,
yeah.
Sometimes 9.
Distributors have a lot of children because they have the money.
Yeah.
And then there's a store that wants to make money. And in Germany, you know that, 19% tax.
Yeah.
And of course, in addition to what he wants, you add the distributor and the store, and then 19% on top of that. And that's why you say, what? It's not his fault.
It's not my fault. It changes a lot of hands, and every hand that it touches has to get paid, has a job.
So it depends on, you know, if you live in a messed up kind of far away place, I was gonna say, you know, bumfuck nowhere, but you don't say that, then, you know, it might increase the price. But in any way, the thing is, seriously, if I like a delay, let's say I want to spend 200 bucks, and I'm like 80% sure it's what I really, really want.
Yeah.
But then I play the bellwether and it just makes me giggle.
Does it make you giggle?
Yeah. You know what? I haven't played around with it.
Turn up the laugh parameter.
I haven't played around with it. I didn't have time before NAMM.
Yeah.
I played around with it a little bit. But if you have this one thing, and I can't say that's it for me yet. I haven't spent enough time with it. But you find this thing that's really doing it for you. Yeah. Really, screw it. Spend 250 bucks more. Because it's the one thing that's gonna make you giggle every time you play it. Like the guitar that I played in that track, that Hartung, that low top.
Yeah.
Every single time I pick that up, I go. friend of mine came over and he picked it up, and that smile came in his face, and then I gave him the really nice PRS, and he went away, And the hard talk, it came back and like, dude, who cares if it's more expensive?
Yeah. There's a couple pieces of gear that really light me up, you know? Really make me go,
And we do this, we buy these things for the endorphins. We don't need them. Your wife doesn't want you to have them.
Right.
Really, they don't.
Unless it's your job, and she's cool with it. Hey, there you go.
So, if you like this stuff, spend the extra money. If you don't like it, don't. But don't don't compromise.
There's a lot of great pedals out there, you know?
There's some that really just make me giggle.
Good.
And a lot of them are doing a good job. Like the Voyager, wherever it is. I kick in the Voyager, it's doing its job that other pedals do also.
Yes.
This is not anything new,
Yeah.
but it's doing it extremely well.
Yeah.
As you will see in my extremely in-depth, very, 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 very long Get Your Coffee Voyager demo. Okay, this has 3 knobs and we know what kind of pedal that is, so it might be a little bit shorter. But how do you do bellwether demo in 5 minutes? That's just not right.
You do it in 5 minutes because people most of the time only want to watch a 5-minute demo.
Yeah, not
So-
you. You guys don't watch 5-minute demos. No.
So we leave it up to the YouTube kings, the demo kings, to release the 20-minute video, the 30-minute video.
Actually, their videos are freaking insane. The camera, they can play, but the camera quality is
Can't.
awesome.
Yeah. We can't, it's true.
No, they have all these fucked up old guitars beat up in weird bluish, greenish, kind of pukish colors. It's there. But no, their videos are really, and they invite bands to the shop, which is cool.
Yeah.
And they're like not the bands you would expect. They're not the wanky kind of let me show you licks bands.
No, we're not into that.
No,
I mean, they're great, but
I wank a little bit.
that's good. That's good.
Not what you were talking about. I'm talking about playing guitar fastly.
Yeah,
You were thinking about.
No, of course not.
No, yes, you were.
No, I haven't. No.
So that's it from the world's okayest guitar player. And Walrus Audio. That is tough to say. Do you know that?
Walrus Audio.
Walrus Audio. I sound drunk. Walrus Audio.
That's where we were all drunk. Yeah.
Are you drunk when you come up with the ideas for the pedals?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
My kind of people, seriously.
8 hours a day, 7 days a
And
week.
by the way, in the unboxing,
Yeah.
I took all these stickers out.
Yeah, I think you call them schnibbly bits.
Snibbly bit. No,
Snibbly bits.
the stickers.
The swag pack.
Yeah, the my cat played with the Schnittly bits.
Good.
So anyway, and I took all the stickers out, and one guy's like, I really would want one of those. So my girlfriend sent it to him.
Awesome.
So he has now a Walrus Audio sticker.
Awesome.
It's the first step in the right direction.
We can send you some more. Those are free.
Awesome.
We can
Okay, later. Go away.